Hi you guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to step away from the bullet journaling and budgeting and planning aspect of my life and just do a quick little skincare routine for you. This skincare routine is specific to me and what my skin is going through at the moment. So everyone's skin is a little bit different. Individually, these products may or may not work for you, but this is what I use and what I do on a semi-regular basis. Almost all of it is daily, but some of it's just like a weekly or semi-monthly thing, but I'll talk more about that as soon as I get to it. So gonna hop right into it, just gonna pull my hair back, put on a headband, and then get into cleaning my skin for the day.
Okay, so I'm starting with Pre-Cleanse by Dermalogica. This is an oil-based cleanser that breaks down makeup, dirt, oil, and really anything sitting on top of the skin. So I just massage that in as it is by itself for a little while until I feel like I've emulsified it enough. A lot of the products I use are Dermalogica products just because I work with them at work and they're more readily available to me. But they don't in any way sponsor me or anything. That would be really cool though. And then I add a little bit of water and continue to emulsify it until, again, I feel that I've massaged it into the skin well enough and removed as much makeup as I can with it. And I just rinse it off before going into my second cleanse. So I'm only wiping up a little bit of extra water on my neck. Then I'm using the special cleansing gel and only a tiny amount of it. You don't need a lot because a little goes a long way. It's good for all skin types, so it doesn't dry me out, but it doesn't necessarily hydrate me either. So I just work this in at first to get it a little more lathered. And then I take this little guy that I got for Christmas, and it's like a little silicone, I'll say scrubby for lack of a better word, but it doesn't really exfoliate so much as just buffing and massaging. And I just do this for a minute or so, making sure that I've worked my cleanser in to my skin, down onto my neck, and massaged my skin well enough. And then I rinse that off, and I rinse the cleanser off as well.
Okay, so back to me actually speaking. I'm not drying off my whole face just because the next step I'm going to use is also an exfoliant. I don't know if you can see it because the cameras don't usually pick things up like this, but my skin is kind of purging just a little tiny bit in a couple of spots just because of all the junk food I ate during the holidays. So in order to expedite that purging process and kind of help everything heal up a little bit faster, even though I have combination normal dry skin, my skin does purge every once in a while. It's what happens when I eat bad food, and I know this and I know better, but I do it anyway. But I'm going to use this little guy. It's the Daily Superfoliant by Dermalogica. This is an exfoliant. It has charcoal in it, but it also has, what else does it have in it? I always forget. Malic acid and a bunch of calming and refreshing. It has, I can't find it. This is a more intense exfoliant than the Daily Microfoliant, which is my usual exfoliant for a couple of times a week. So I'm just using this in the interim to really help that little bit on my cheeks finish healing up. So it's a powder. You just add water and then gently, ever so gently massage it into the skin. Has a bit of that detoxifying as well as your usual enzymatic exfoliating properties. So that's what I'm using. I don't do this every day. I don't exfoliate every day. I just use the little silicone scrubby, which it doesn't really scrub so much. It's just kind of buff and massage, which is why I like it. But I don't exfoliate every day. I exfoliate a few times a week, and the Superfoliant I only use in a blue moon when I have purging going on. So that's all I had to say about that. Okay, back to not me talking.
And next I'm going to use the Glitterly Gold Brightening Peel Off Mask by Pure. This was from their Dr. Seuss and the Grinch Holiday collection. And this is another item that I don't use something like this very often, maybe once a month, once every few months. But I had it and I figured I might as well use it since I was doing everything. So this one's pretty simple. You just apply a layer all over the face, or almost all over the face. I didn't do on my temples just because I didn't really have enough product. But we leave that for 10 to 15 minutes until completely dry. And then I just start to peel it up. So I've peeled up a little bit on the edges, even though this one specifies to peel from the top down. And then you'll see that I ever so slightly like pull the edge up with my nail, but I'm being really careful not to scratch the skin. So be aware of that if you use a peel off mask. This one has licorice root and their energy complex to help boost radiance and glow. It's not something that's going to just immediately like brighten the skin permanently, but it does add a nice little bit of glow to the skin. And then I just rinse off any residue with some water. Warm water is what they recommend, and then I will pat the face dry again with a towel. And it feels so good and refreshing to do fun stuff like that. Then I'm going in with this toner by Belief, and actually I'm also going to use a Dermalogica toner to add hydration, but my Belief toner has tea tree oil in it, so it helps regulate oil and breakouts, and it's really gentle. It's gentle enough for me to use, so if you need a gentle breakout control toner, that one's a good one. And then I use a little bit of face oil, the Sensified and Replenish oil by Dermalogica, and just press this into the skin just to rebalance any of that lipid base that I might have lost from detoxifying, or really just my skin being dry in general. And then I did forget to grab my eye cream because I actually ran out of my usual eye cream. So this is the one I have. It's by H2O Beauty. It's a hydrating, intensive, firming eye therapy cream. I was using a Kate Somerville eye cream, and I just use them specifically for hydration. You really don't need a lot. As you can see, I grabbed too much and it stressed me out, but you don't need a lot. I just find that my under eye area feels a lot more hydrated when I use an eye cream, and they do make a good preventative treatment if you're ever concerned about wrinkles or fine lines. And then you can also usually bring your eye cream down into smile lines and around the lip area. And then I moisturize with the Intensive Moisture Balance. This is a lipid-based emollient moisturizer. It's a little heavier, so not everyone is going to like this one, but it does work wonders for my skin in the winter time. And I also wanted to grab the Sound Sleep Cocoon. I use this right before bed at night, and then the SPF I wear during the day, but it's not bedtime yet, so I'm not putting on the SPF. So just gonna brush my hair real quick, and then I'll be back to you in the video.
Okay guys, so that's my entire skincare routine. That's all I've got. Again, it is for my skin and what it needs at the time. I do need that extra hydration of the Intensive Moisture Balance, so it is a little bit heavier of a moisturizer. In the summer, I switched to different moisturizers. Sorry, I feel like I look like a weirdo. Anyway, that's all I've got. Like I said, at night I'll apply the Sound Sleep Cocoon after this, just to kind of, it smells nice, it's really lightweight, and it does have those essential oils to help me, will help anyone, I guess, sleep a little bit more soundly throughout the night. And then in the daytime I apply my SPF, and then my makeup, and then everything soaks in. So as you can see, I've got a nice healthy glow going on. If I were to place anything on top, it would just soak right into my skin, which is really nice. But it's not bedtime yet, it's only about 6 o'clock, so I'm about to go make dinner and probably watch some more YouTube videos. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thanks for joining me, and thanks for looking at, or at least taking a little look into my skincare routine. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, go ahead and leave me a comment below, send me a message, reach out to me. I'll have my Instagram, my aesthetics page linked below as well, so I can definitely help answer any skincare questions that you might have. So reach out to me, let's have a conversation, let me know what products you found that work for you. I know a lot of this is Dermalogica, but there are lots of different brands that I like for lots of different things, so it's not like a single brand. I'm not a single brand kind of girl, if that makes sense. Like, everyone has great stuff. So reach out to me, let me know, let's have a conversation. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm starting to ramble, and that's never fun, and it's already been like a hot minute. So, okay, bye guys, thank you so much again, and have a great day.